Cabin fever.
Hello and welcome to Cabin Fever. During lockdown in Madrid, I had the fortune to be able to spend a lot of time, quite a lot of time, in a 3 metre by 4 metre rooftop terrace. When you spend a significant amount of time in a space such as this, I feel it's very important to interrogate both the haptic and the spatial performances of the space itself. So with this in mind, I'd like to offer you a tour, a crit, if you like. And together, we can seek to both critique and understand how intentionality can be playfully reinvented when you question the limits of agency, if you follow. So, let's go about it, work by work. Now, the door work is very notable for its palimpsest elements, finger marks reconfigured in dynamic patterns to suggest the legacy of a human stain. The theatrical vaginal referencing is obviously the most immediately perceptible element of this work, but I do feel it invites further contemplation in terms of its generation of a private history of accumulated darkness. Now, this is one of my favourite works in the roof terrace. A very simple, very successful experiment in the balance between delicacy and brutality. Baffling must have been an early work. Life finds a way. I believe that's the title of this piece. And I do just wonder if the cliche of the title might have been just a little further deconstructed. I don't know, but I'm very willing to be convinced on that point. I trust you can see here the specks of blue, fragments of a yoga mat, perhaps, used up here with some regularity. Now, the restraint in the placement of the colour is quite masterful, and how it enacts a sort of achoric visual conversation with the open lid of the sky, which is the roof, or governing meteorological system, if you will, of the rooftop terrace itself. If I had been curating here, I likely wouldn't have placed this work in the corners. I feel a more central location would accomplish the performance of irony that I feel the roof terrace is really striving for, but nevertheless, the object's distressing has been very skillfully accomplished, and I feel there's evidence of collaboration with solar properties here. Magnificent. Well, I very much hope you've enjoyed today's obfuscation. I hope I've managed to bring you a little closer to the genius of the rooftop terrace. I feel we've managed to use both the depth and the length of our vocabularies to understand a little more the rooftop terrace's practice. Well, that's all from me today. Go well, and see you next time.
You will find me if you want me in the garden, unless it's pouring down with rain. You will find me if you want me in the garden, unless it's pouring down
Right.
with rain. You will find me if you want me in the garden,